Hey gang, Gameface here, and I am back in Planet Coaster. Back where we left off. Not quite where we left off. Hey Snodge. Not exactly where we left off. But we'll see here. What do I want here? I want, we're looking at G-forces, lateral G-forces is where we left off. I've gone through most of the track up to this point. Well, okay, I've gone through the track from here. Hey Jet, hey Remco, Jove. I don't know how to. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Or if I should even pronounce that at all. So yeah, I'm trying to basically get everything under 0.1. Not 0.1 and under, but under 0.1. And I'm right here right now, and I'm having some issues. Okay, so let's experiment here. Let's turn this up to minus 6. Let's stop the test. Hey, Crackerjack! And we'll run a new test. Oops, we don't want to stop that test, though. Since we need that test. And we're going to run this across here. And we're going to see if we get less than 1.53. Okay, minus 1.67. Okay. Okay. So that would go to say we should be turning it the other way, right? If it went up. So let's turn it to the same 6 degrees and something the other way. Let's do it again. And you know, basically, we're fine-tuning each little piece to get the G-forces right. And I don't know. We will see. We'll see how it goes. 1.42. Okay. 1.42. So does that mean I need to go further? Whoops. I don't understand. I thought I went to 6. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do it again. Maybe we should ride it. Let's ride it. Door has to open properly. It doesn't open yet. A little wiggly. A little wobbly. Okay, it should smooth out now, though. Hey, Mineswept. Okay. Okay, so whatever the case may be, we are right here. We're looking at lateral G's. So that's 1.67. Or negative 1.67. So I'm not sure if I go more. Negative 1.67. Let's go back to 0 and see what we get again. Or as close to 0 as we're going to get. You could, do you have Twitter? Jet? Are you on Twitter? Okay, so minus 1 point. Okay, confused. So I'm just gonna like crank this way to by another 6 degrees, and run that again. It's like it's the amount I can't get rid of. Everything else just went just fine, no problems at all. But this just doesn't like it. Twitch app? What Twitch app? The Twitch app? Guess I should click this. Okay, let's see. Now it's minus 1.7. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Let's stop this and look at it and see what we think is going on. Other than it being kind of rough right now. So there's lateral G's. Here, problem here. Is it here? Do I need to like slightly adjust this to fix this? I don't know what's going on. 2 streams for 1 ride. Oh, you just wait. This is not this. This is the first stream we built the tunnel. The second stream we built the station. The third stream this morning we built the coaster. And now we're just sort of making slight changes to it. And this is going to take... Yeah. It's the whole process. Minus 1.07. Like, that didn't make any difference here at all. It did make a difference down here, though. And this is still the same. What, is there like some magic number, or there's just no way for me to do this? It's right here. Okay, so if it's negative, you'd think you would go this way. Let's go degree by degree. We'll start at 0. Okay, 1.54 G's. Okay, so let's go to 1 degree. Okay, 0.99. Oh, this game was worth way more than that. Way more. .52. Okay, let's go to 2 degrees. Okay, I'm changing my mouse DPI. Doesn't seem to want to do anything. Oh, now, yeah, sure. Come on. Really? Oh well, 2.1 it is. Brownies. Donuts. Yeah. Okay, it is going down. Let's go to 3. Oh, there we go. 3.05. Cannot send me a private message. If you just go to okay, Jet, if you go to my YouTube page and you go to the About page, there's a link to get my email, and you can email it to me if you want. 1.48. Well, that's the lowest we've seen. Let's go up to 1. Let's go up to 5. It's like there's like some magic number where it just like peaks and goes like you'd think it'd go the other way, but it doesn't. It just keeps going up. .44. Okay, so we're going to 6.24. .142. Okay, I don't. Let's go to 7.5. I think if this doesn't really go down a lot, I'm gonna move on to the next section, and we'll just move along and we'll come back to this. Maybe we'll change this part of the track completely. I know the whole end, that whole... Yeah, that's gotta change. Do you think I got the lights working in the tunnel? .34. We're at 9. Come on. 9. 11. We're not going down fast enough. Why can't you find... I can't find me on Twitch? You can't find me on Twitch? It's because, like, nobody watches me on Twitch. Well, I can't say that. That's crazy. I'm wrong. I'm absolutely wrong. There's definitely somebody watching me on Twitch right now. Jet is watching me on Twitch. Definitely somebody watching me on Twitch right now. Sorry, that's me on Twitch. Now I'm on Twitch. Now I'm watching me. There I am on Twitch. So you know. Hey, Paula. I guess, what's going on? Okay, come on. Oh, did I stop the test? I shouldn't have stopped the test. The test wasn't to be stopped. Okay, what's our numbers? Come on, we need more numbers. We can't survive without knowing what our lateral G's are. Yeah, see, my numbers must be off. on what's telling me who's watching on where. It's gotta be. Because right now, in one place I see there's 14 people watching. But YouTube tells me there's 14 people watching. The thing that I usually watch, it tells me there's only 11 people watching. Like, none of these things know what they're talking about. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Am I gonna like spin this right around? I can't see anything right now. I'm like in the middle. Sorry, I can't. My phone didn't beep though. Okay, it's still going down. So, like, this has got to be some, like, really crazy, stupid angle. Like, it's getting ridiculous in that right now. I'm gonna tell you. As soon as I remove this, you'll see what I mean. And that's a straight piece. And you know how that transition's gonna go? Painfully. I don't like this. I don't like what this game is making me do. But yeah, that's what it wants. Here you go. Here's 40 degrees. You won't let me do any more than 40. Okay. 40. There's a smooth button. Yes, I know. There's two smooth buttons. 0.6, but it won't let me go any further than 40.75 degrees. That's a limit in this world. A hard limit. 40.7 degrees is something that nobody can pass. Okay, that might be too much. That might have also been the wrong direction. I don't know. I don't know. It was the wrong direction. But, you know, the whole thing is I'm looking for gains across the board. So, the closer I can get to 0, the better the math will work out to get me the highest rating so that we can get over 8. That's what I'm going for. We're going for over 8. There's 0.04. It's just this that I can't seem to get out. Okay, like I said though, we'll come back. We'll look at you in a bit. Okay, so this is gonna have to go. Which way is this gonna have to go? This is gonna have to go a bit this way. You mean you want to ride the ride? There's really no progress. We've got negative progress because this needs to be all smoothed out. None of it's done yet. We've only got the central adjustments. Now we got to go through every piece. Well, now it's smoother again. But yeah, there's a lot to do. then all this needs to change. All of it. All of it. This whole thing needs to go. We need more loops. More inversions. That's where we're at right now with a 7.27. Ah, 7.27. It's nice how they put the arrow right over the number. One, 5, 6. Okay, so this has to go this way? Oh yeah, and smoothing's gonna mess up all these numbers. So when that's why I'm trying to get the lowest ones that I can, so that when smoothing messes them up, I'm not scrambling to try to get numbers again. That's all I'm doing here. That's all that's going on. Okay, so that is right. It wants me to straighten this out for some reason. 'Cause it's crazy. So as soon as I pass this point again, we're gonna go back to the beginning, and let's apply the smoothing. That seems to be so concerning, and we'll see. Again, 0.43. Maybe this needs to be at 0. Okay. So we basically started this whole tuning thing right here. So there's definitely some smoothness issues been created in the spaces between all this. Get it down to 0.95. Kind of weird. So we need to basically go and smooth this out. Now, look at the numbers we're getting right now. 0.02, 0.07, 0.08. And I'm only going through and I'm only hitting smooth twice. There's something weird going on here. Okay, so let's stop this test and let's start it over. And let's see what happens with our laterals now. What just that little bit of smoothing has done. So it's always a balance, you know, you're trying to push it as far one way. See? Let's just totally knock my numbers way off that I had. Just from hitting smooth on each section. Twice. But yes, they're well within they're definitely reasonable. But if I wouldn't have brought them down to that level, they would have gone above 1 or above 2 or whatever the case may be, and it would have affected everything else, I'm sure. Okay, I will ride the ride in a moment. Okay. Let's see what difference that made. It like dropped the excitement. I don't you know, that's the thing. They don't seem to think smooth is exciting. They seem to think it's less exciting. See, it's not smooth enough. Oh, it's just horrible. Yeah, it's not. You can't write that. I should have just left it where I loaded it earlier today. It was just fine. It wasn't just fine. It was okay. Yeah, I know the door opens too late. I just haven't gone in and changed the triggers. Well, I will say all that is now better. But I don't think it's any better than it was before I started all this. And I'm betting this will come up lower. It was rough because it's not done. We went around and messed with each individual piece without smoothing it after. That's why it was rough. So these numbers are lower, but again, this is back up to 1.49, 1.69. This is better, but we didn't smooth here yet. So let's go look at this. What are our laterals at here? 0.14. That's fine. 1.03. Okay, let's lower this so we can smooth it a bit more. Oh. Okay. Let's think about this now. Is that? The previous run gave us 1.03. If we can lower, like here's some higher ones here. You know. We just need to lower them a bit. I don't know how it's getting us more excitement. It doesn't seem to be getting us more excitement. Okay, so that was last pass. What do we get now? Okay, 1.69. Let's just leave it. Let's just go for less than 1 then, and see what difference it makes in the long run. Which is too low. I'm not sure. You're saying this needs to go up? Anything, I think it... Well... I wonder how difficult that would be. Ah! It would be absolutely devastating to the entire track. Not really up, but away from the other piece of track. We're still in that? Yeah, okay, okay. Let's see what our laterals look like now. Because that's in a majorly different place. So they're gonna change. Whoa, that's like a lot of numbers on the screen all at once. This is where we're gonna have to make some major adjustments. 1.26. 1.4 minus 1.46. Okay, so what do we get? Minus 0.66. Whoa. 1.3 and minus. Okay, so let's address this 1.3. This is something that we should do something about. So why is there a 1.3 here? Is it here? Or is it here and this needs to go like that a little sooner? I didn't want to make it smaller. I wanted to smooth it. Planet Coaster's excuse for everything. Make it smaller. That's not smooth. Okay, there we go. Now it's making it bigger. Use the banking offset. Hey, Hein. Use the banking offset. And then... So what? That offsets the banking so it's not like right in the middle and you're adjusting the height and everything as well? I'm not sure what that means. Okay. So why do I have a minus 1.03 here? I obviously need to turn this more this way. Everywhere else seems good. That's what I thought. Okay, so we're good. We need to do something here, but other than that, that last thing that happened was a good thing. Oh, another one of these. Yay. I wanted another one of these. Okay, so we just made a bunch of adjustments in here. Let's find out what it all feels like. Okay. Wow, we made that worse. Made that better. But we made this much, much worse. It's like right in between the two. That's the problem, eh? So like that's like it's too much, I think. Minus 2 point something something. Let's look at it again. Previous run. Can we see the previous run, please? Can we see the previous run? Previous run. No, he ran up to there and then deleted everything? Oh, you piece of crap. Good enough. Moving on. Guess you don't really sit here, do you? Oh. Where is that? It's so rough somewhere. Right here? Where was that? Over right here. Don't understand why, but it was. Of course, everything I do here just lowers this. Okay, well, whatever the case may be, let's look what it says. That's still good. All the way around here is good. .5. We're good around the loop until right about here. Then I've got a little bit of a problem. And yeah, I got a real big problem now. Of course, as I fix all of this, like I had it up to 7.3 something at one point. But as I fix all this, this stuff goes away. And as I smooth more, this stuff, the excitement goes away. It's weird the way this game works. Okay, so this needs to be probably something a little more like that. That just took all the banking out of it, didn't it? Okay, let's have a look. 0.92. Okay, we'll give it another go, and we'll see what happens. Hey, crafting. Welcome back. It's been a while. Okay, what do we got here? And there's that. And there's that. Okay, so we gotta look at this thing on this loop here. Oh, I understand. I'm trying to do an inversion and it doesn't want me to. That's where I need that offset. Okay. Hmm. Huh. So, what do they want here? What do they want? It to be a little bit of a quicker transition? Taking a while to get here now. Like, you know. I guess this coaster ended up being a little longer than I thought it would. Now I need to build things within the constraints of this coaster now. So that it's flying around stuff, like flying around buildings and bathrooms and, you know, a lot of coaster stuff. Where was I? We were breaking this. 1.25. Okay, so is that like the opposite 1.25? Like, wasn't it negative? Hmm. Okay, I'm confused. If I can't see it, what is it doing? This is 93 degrees. Let's turn you back to 70. $85. As long as I don't smooth there and I smooth here. Maybe? I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work very well. Corner right before the spin around the station. Ooh, and that too. Okay, I see what they're complaining about. I see what they're complaining about. Okay, now the piece I wanted to fix was right here. This transition needs to be a little slower. It's a little quick. But how do you do that? Smoothing all's not going to help, is it? Okay, I guess I should have been writing that. Because, you know, multiple things we're looking for here. Whoa. What did that do? Completely screwed everything up. What it did. Okay. Well, I think that's enough of that. Enough messing around with that. I think. We need some more excitement out of this is what we really need. That's the bottom line. So, we gotta look at this now as a Where is it not exciting type thing? It's not exciting on the launch, it seems. They don't like the launch. There's also a loss of excitement around here. Okay, so I need to make improvements here. First thing I want to do is I want to lower all this way down. Pull it way out. Lower it way down. Pull it way out. That's exactly what I wanted. Well, I thought that would make it more exciting, but it turns out it made it less exciting. How that's a thing? I don't know. It made this just downright boring. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's yeah, this is not a good thing we have done. Not a good thing we have done at all. Okay, so let's bring this in. No, let's not. Let's bring it... No, it's as down as far as it can go, isn't it? Not quite. In, down, and... I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna have to be like that. Like... Not the way it is right now. Come on. Line up right there. Right there. Now across two of them. Maybe this loop needs to go down more. Okay, come on, keep the excitement up. Nope. Nope, I know it's 7.59, but that's not going to get us much above 7.24, especially on this. It's going to take a little more than that. They seem to like this. Let's take a look at the lateral G's on all this that we just changed. Let's see what we need to adjust, because we're going to need to adjust something. .38, okay. Well, could be worse. Could be right here. How do my vertical G's look? A little bit of negative G there, a little bit of negative G here. I guess the biggest G is right here when I do the launch. I could probably smooth over. Take out a bit of this. I'm still doing it. I got a 3.96 here. See, where there's good vertical G is where they really love it. Basically, this is almost a match for the excitement. What about the negative G's, though? Okay. Let's go back to excitement. See a little bit of an excitement problem here. Why is this not adjusting? I'm pretty sure the more that I adjust out of this game, the more excitement I adjust out. I think the numbers you got there, Mineswept, are based on, you know, reality or No Limits 2, not what's going on here. Because if we look at this, oh, stop that game. If we look at this, like, look at this, 7.08. I can't even imagine what this is, because of course it doesn't label them all. It just labels around them, so you can't tell what the hell's going on. So if you look at this, and then you go to excitement, and look at the excitement levels. Come on, game. Oh, why? You notice that's like the most exciting part of the ride. If you look at fear on that. Why, game? You're just stupid. Why are you making me re-choose this every single time? Fear's fine there. So I'm thinking the game, the numbers you're seeing here are not matching what you're trying to match them up to, is what I'm starting to think here. And trying to bring these numbers down that low just completely destroys these numbers. Which is you know, what the end goal is, really, in this scenario. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, there's Planet Coaster G's, and then there's, like, real world G's, and they're two different things. That's all I can really say. Hey, Mitchell and Nick. I'm just guessing, though. I don't know. You know, because in reality, that I should probably, you know, pull this whole loop out. Because from the, you know, from these G-forces, it's basically a horrible thing to go through. But yet, when we ride it, it's actually one of the better pieces of the ride. And I'm thinking of putting another one in, you know. So... Oh, that's bad. That all needs to change. But that is the part that I'm thinking of deleting. And all this. Okay, so... this. What? Really? Stupid game. You click something, it deletes something. Okay, so... I want this side. I want to delete up to here. Okay, no, not that. Why has it decided that this is a thing it wants to do now? Okay. Gonna be a large amount of G-force there. It's just not doing what I want it to do. Maybe there. Maybe that's it. It's like, it's up and down is sort of sideways, and it's sideways is sort of up and down. There's sideways. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. That's not what I want it to do. Oh. Probably had that closer to the top. Whoa. Why do you keep doing this game? Like, oh, here's a little additional curve that you might like. You know. Whoops. I missed the 0 degrees. Well, I didn't miss it. I thought I hit it. Okay. This needs to go up faster. Can you two join? Thank you. Join forces. I think the problem with this thing is it's too fast to begin with. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that. Okay, that still needs quite a bit of work. For some reason this is kind of weird. Oh, it's actually this that's kind of weird. There we go. And of course this is definitely weird. Weirdness prevails in this area. And I don't know why. Okay. What does that end up with? More boredom. It's like whatever I do, this piece is boring. Though I got another 9.16. You know, it should be higher overall. Hello? Hello, game? Oh, I stopped the test. Oh, never mind. Never mind, game. I don't need to know. Okay, so let's look at this. This drop comes down here, and we've got all this on it. I don't want this anymore. Like, actually, I don't want any of this stuff going on here. We need to sum this up in here and bring it around and join it in. So I'm thinking, you know, we got an 8.17 here. That's awesome. We've got 11.5 here. That'll make up for that 6.14. What do we do here? Definitely have to do something here. Yeah, it's awesome. All the tips you've got for someone who's never played the game and refuses to. Love that, Mindswept. I love that. And continually insults it. But, you know, whatever. You're allowed to have your opinion. Okay. That's sort of in my way. I don't want to be bringing it up just because of that. I know. This actually needs to curve. Yeah, you need a solid CPU on your PC to play this game. It's too bad you can't, like, lock, you know, the X plane, lock the Y plane, and lock the thing to different angles, because when you use angle snap, it snaps everything to that angle. It doesn't make sense, right? Zero. Go back to 0. It's not doing what I want. Not doing what I want. Okay, just go to... Is that going too close? No, that's going the right height. I was suddenly thinking, am I hitting the, you know, the surface of the road? Or the path? That's gonna need some massive smoothing. Okay. Like, yeah, it is good at doing it the wrong way. Well, see, I built my PC, so you could probably build a Planet Coaster capable PC for. Yeah, I guess it would still be like 600. You need a power supply, you need RAM, you need a CPU, you need motherboard, you need a video card. Yeah. Wouldn't be cheap. Might be worth it though. Depends who you ask. Like, I have spent almost 400 hours in this game. So in a way, I would say I've got my money's worth out of my PC and, well, maybe not out of my PC, but out of this game for sure. But I've definitely got my money's worth out of my PC. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so let's do something about this thing. I'm just gonna get this thing back to where... There we go. Yeah, I won't put that on my what I lock it on, will you? That stupid game. Just do whatever you want. I'll just like sort of play along and pretend it's the way it's supposed to be. Obviously, after 400 hours, just complaining for no reason at all, really. Maybe because I've spent 400 hours in it. Okay, let's smooth to here. I want to be careful in the loop, because smooth all just makes loops smaller. But I do need to smooth this loop, no matter what I say. This needs to be, you know what I mean? Makes it tighter and tighter. That might be too tight. We will see. Okay, we'll catch you later, Remco. Thanks for coming by. I'll be streaming tomorrow during the day. I don't know, it depends on what time your day is, but it'll be noon Central Standard Time, and I'll be streaming. Hope to see ya. Okay. I need to do something about that still. Up, over, down, another loop. And then all the stupid crap I had to build before just to finish it off so I can see. And that's basically all this was. So that's going way too fast. Okay, so that's up the happy level. We'll call it the happy level. So where was that rough spot? That rough spot is in here. For some reason. Okay, so that, I don't know if that will do anything. Don't know that if that'll do anything at all. What I should do though, and I feel would be ideal, is to lower this piece of this loop. You know what I mean? Like that seems way too high. Oh. Okay. Do I want to do that? Okay, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Problem now is it's bringing this in. See what I mean? This is too far in now. Yeah, doesn't want to move it. Okay, well, whatever. We'll figure that out. Maybe I can bring this down. And this down separately. And out. Nope. Wrong out. Wrong out. Yeah, wrong. Really? Okay, it won't let me do any of that. Okay. I don't know how it's exceeded its limits, but that's what it's telling me. Okay, so I would stay. Whoops. Okay, it's all gone. And we're back to here. Okay, so this time, we're basically going to do the opposite of what we just did. We'll smooth this out after. I'm going to get up here. Whoa. Okay, this is all gonna have to be lowered. I think. Maybe not. Wow, game. Quite the curve you added to that last one. I don't know if this is good. I don't know what this is. I know what it is. It's somewhat of a Norwegian loop, I think. But it's not not lined up. What just happened? Oh. I went the wrong way. Okay, you got over there. Now I'm gonna make this thing work. Because right now it's not gonna work. Okay, fine. Take this. Move it down. Okay. Maybe that is what we wanted. Come on. Whoa. Come on, game. There we go. Okay, I guess I should probably make sure the coaster's gonna make it over there before I go celebrating. I'm not celebrating yet. It was a good death. Okay, move up. Hey, Aspen. Welcome to the stream. Back to the stream. Okay. So we know what we've got so far, but okay, I'm pulling this back to here. Actually, I'm pulling this back to here. We're zeroing that out. Going for a dive. And then I'm going to take that. I'm going to take... what am I doing here? Am I taking this? I'm going to take this to 5 degrees. We're going to take that back. Oh. By 5 degrees. Still working on that wing coaster. Yeah, it would be awesome if like you could just haul off a coaster and like haul off a good coaster in like 3 hours. It takes a lot longer than that. I would say it's a 9-hour coaster. Hey, Captain Inch, YT. Welcome to the stream. Not what I'm going for. It's not letting me do what I want. Doing something different. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. There we go. Really? That's what you went with? I could do better than that. There we go. Ah. It makes such bad decisions sometimes, doesn't it? So do I, though. Like, what is this? What is that? What was the decision there? You're like, okay, let's make this completely ridiculous. feel like this loop needs to move back in between the two other loops. But I don't know. Hi, Lawanda. Welcome to the stream. I see we're stuck in a Ben Aspen loop again. Damn, it happens every day. Or I was gonna say every other day. So fear's gone way up. Why is the fear gone so far up? Okay, they really, really, really don't like this. Like, it's horrifying to them. Why track limit exceeded? It's just trying to make it into a little tiny thing. Okay, as soon as you're over it. Still 7.21, which is completely ruining the excitement for them. I hope that's what's ruining the excitement. 8.46. I don't know where they're getting the 8.46. Because nowhere on the entire track is there an 8.46. Okay, so this needs to go. No. Okay, so this'll be a little looser. Gotta be a little looser. A lot looser. Huh? No. Yeah? No? What? Okay, by the time that gets around here, we'll have this smoothed out, right? Right, really quickly, quick smooth out. There we go. We never did experience why they're so afraid. Woohoo! I gotta change that. Oh, that's no good. That should make them very afraid. Yeah, we definitely need some banking. We need some banking work there. But I don't think the fear should be... No, it's still there. What the hell? You know, that's just unbelievable, to tell you the truth. Where's the fear coming from, game? Why is there like an 8-point-something fear? This game's like as broken as hell, you know? Just so many things it just makes up. Like there's no 8.26 fear. It doesn't exist anywhere on the track. Anywhere. It's completely dumb. Come on, why don't... Like... This is my primary selection. What I'm looking at is my secondary selection. God, can't they get that right? Sorry. It's just... ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do. But they can't tell me where this whole fear thing's coming from. So I'm just randomly changing things until it goes away. I'm gonna change the fact that I hit the track on the way through, too. That's another thing that needs to change. Planet Coaster Rage. Yes. Sometimes Planet Coaster. Sometimes. Okay. Well, if you think making the loop smaller is going to help their Planet Coaster. Didn't even come close to 8. .27. Like, where's the sense in this? Where is the sense in this at all? There is no way in the world. Come on, stop the test. There's no way in the world that averaging out this fear in any way, shape, or form could ever get you to the number 8.27. Ever. Never. Never. These numbers just... There's nothing on this entire track. Even if you said take the maximum. Take the maximum. Where is it? Where's the 8.27? Why are you completely destroying my ride? Just on a whim. A dumb whim, but a whim. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know what's going on. So the highest I have is like in between 6.45 and 6.2. What's this? We've got a 6.9. Should we do something about this? Maybe this is causing all the fear. There's actually a 9 point something right in between these two. Maybe this is causing their fear. Maybe we need to change this. Maybe this needs to be different. Somehow. Magically. I don't know how that's possibly that much fear anyway. Laterals. No, actually, I watched guy doing a tests. He stuck things at everybody's head, going through people's head and going through people's feet, and it never made any difference to the outcome of the ride at all. None of these made any difference. So, according to the tests he did, the head chopper moments are inconsequential to Planet Coaster. He had these four rides set up on a platform, and he also did a timing of all the loading and unloading sequences to see what your best loading and unloading was. It was a pretty cool video, actually. I guess that's his niche, is doing videos that... Why? Well, screw you then. I'm not messing with that if you're not gonna properly do what you need to do. Maybe if I pull this back... No. It'll go left and right. It won't do what I want. That goes left and right as well? Well, that's weird. What does up and down do? It out. Okay, maybe if we round that off a bit. Bring this up a bit. And maybe angle this. Oh. Smooth all that out. It's trying to lower the track, which is good. Not what I was trying to smooth, but not what I want to smooth, or how I want it smoothed. Okay. So, has that gotten rid of our fear? Or is our fear like some minuscule amount because they go breaking into the station too fast, or some ridiculous thing like that? Maybe we need to delete this. And have that now. Okay, so where's the fear gonna go up? Just rocked into the orange a little. That's fine. We're good with that. Nobody asked you to come. You just showed up by yourself, so I don't think you have really much right to complain now, do you? You're just shooting your mouth off, really. I don't think anybody would go that far for you being a dick, but, you know. Yeah. Okay, 8.25 again. Again. There is nowhere in this entire thing that has any fear, like, we can sit here and watch it. Okay, let's... Maximum... It doesn't give a maximum fear. That vertical G of 8. Where the hell is that vertical G of 8? Okay, but that shouldn't matter. That's not what we're measuring here. We're measuring this. Hey, Matt. Did I not just go in there and change that to fear? I'd swear I did. So maybe we need to do something here? Like maybe this fear is something that appeared here, something that wasn't there before and now has just suddenly popped up? Okay, you know what? Thing's almost 2 kilometers long. Okay, what we're doing is we're gonna go in here. We're gonna delete all this right up to here. And then I'm gonna go over here. Okay, so whatever, game. Come on. Choose something else. Choose something else so I can add to this. Choose something else. Come on. Okay, fine. Bend it. I don't care. We want... Let's slow it down. And let's move that from here. We'll put in a little bit of a curve. Get it over to... Start getting it over here. Take out the curve. Put more brakes in. More brakes there. So whatever was handing out that horrible, you know, 8 point whatever, it's got to be gone, right? Target speed 2 miles per hour. Target speed 2 miles per hour. 9. Are you gonna speed it up? Okay. Okay, there we go. I know there's a wobble here and there. We going? We're going. Okay, there's a little bit of a wibble wobble, we'll call it. .42. Again? Can you show me where that is, please? Game? Can you show me where that is? No, you can't. Okay. No, I want previous run, obviously, because there is no current run data, and I had it set to previous run. Yeah, it's just starting to piss me off now is what it's doing. Laterals are next to nothing here. Yeah, there's probably a little much here. But there's nothing there to cause a 8 point... There's nothing anywhere near here. They're slowed down so much that there's nothing anywhere. The big laterals are in here. Oh, sorry, there's no lateral. There's really no... There's a 1.21. 2.95, I could probably add a little bit of curb to that. Get that lateral fixed. But there's no way that that's causing that to happen. It's almost to me like this happened in the last coaster. It just clicked over, and no matter what I did, I could never ever get it back. Never could I get that fear down. It's like it passed some point. Some length, something. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But yeah, this has gone down from a 7.3 down to 6.4 or 6 point something because it has decided the last loop is making it come into the curve too fast. There's brakes. So right here, if, do we have speed? We have speed. So they've just deleted all my data. Like, screw you, game. I didn't realize they screwed up so much because I hadn't built a coaster since the update. So I didn't even know that all these things were that it wrecked all this crap. Had no clue. And that's where the fear is. Sorry, that I don't think you're getting my complaint with the game. Is it's not showing any fear like that anywhere. So, you're talking around here? I haven't changed this since I had a fear of 5 point something, and none of this has changed. So I'm not going back and changing things I haven't changed since this initially occurred. This, on the other hand, has changed. And for some reason, yes, now it's showing... Okay, so... Right, but... Matt, did you see how it was before this? With the multiple loops slowing everything down. With the multiple loops with no fear in them at all, except for a little thing on the corner that went up to 6. That's why I deleted them all and put this in to test to see if it was the multiple loops. It's not the multiple loops. It was nothing to do with this. It's just something the game's got itself into right now. And it's like, no, I'm gonna have this fear level no matter what you do. I'm gonna start putting brakes down everywhere now. Well then, like, show it. Show it. I think, again, I think you weren't here when we started dealing with this, is all I'm saying, Matt. Is all I'm saying. Okay, so now we got him slowed down to next to nothing. Let's curve that a little less. No. That little less. No. Let's curve that a little more. Who's to know, though? Because, like, it just keeps on deleting my curve and making me start the whole damn thing over. 30 degrees? 30... Okay. That should be pretty damn close. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got loads of brakes. They're set to 2 miles per hour. We can only put magnetic trim brakes here because there's a slight wiggle. We can't put regular brakes. Oh, we can't. Can't do anything. It has decided that... Come on, stop it, game. Stop it. Ugh. Did you do anything, game? I hope you didn't do anything. It did. It did something. Okay. Put that back. Okay, so let's go and... I want to move this. Why are there brakes on this? There shouldn't be brakes on this. We can't have brakes here. Mindswept would lose his mind. Okay, now let's... Come on. There we go, there we go. And down to 2. Okay, okay. So. This Norwegian loop is kind of weird. So again. Fear. The loop is getting funny. I gotta extend that loop again. Make it bigger. So now we should not be going any speed fast enough to get any fear, and now it's less than fear. It's the anti-fear. It doesn't know what 2 kilometers an hour is. Okay, while it's doing that, I can try to blow this up. What the hell? That's no good. No, I'm frustrated because I can sit here. I don't think you understand my frustration. Is I can sit here and watch this fear thing, and it never goes over 6, and then it reports a fear of 8.4. Which to me seems completely ridiculous. If there's a fear of 8.4, you need to show me some proof. You need to show me where it came from, or I, as an end user, cannot do anything about it. That's why it's the lacking of information. It didn't even give me rating at all this time. It's like, nope. This is... you gotta understand what I'm saying here. That this is just... It's already... Are you kidding me? So, it's going so slow at this point that it can't even make it through the station. So I'm going to have to basically delete these brakes and go back to track there, and we'll just have to see what happens now. Because it can't make it through the station. Because we're not going fast enough. Oh, hey, hard punk. I'm pretty sure people in the live stream are just absolutely sick of seeing the heat maps, considering we've been looking at them for almost 2 hours now. Almost 2 hours solid. I think his name was Miguel. Yeah. He pointed out that this is boring. Quite strongly. Okay, come on. No, I don't. There was no button that I clicked that said make smaller. I said smooth. Smooth should take it like left and right wiggle out. It shouldn't make circles smaller. Okay. Can we have some numbers this time, please? Like, you've run through the whole course. I haven't changed anything. You made it. You made it. You made it. You happy? Fear 8.12. That's just freaking great. So again, heat maps. Fear. Stop the test. Previous run. So, I don't think it's anything to do with the station, and I don't think it had anything to do with any of that other stuff that was there at all. It's just Planet Coaster has reached a point in its decision making where it's decided that this is the fear, and that's it, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's the exact same thing on this coaster. This thing's an absolute nightmare because of the fear rating, and yet, again, going to the heat maps, it can't show me any fear above 5 on this thing. Or 6. Here's 6.1, 6.18. So, you know, it's the same thing. There is no fear of 7.03. There's nothing in this coaster to make it as fear of 7.03. So what's going on? And why is it afflicting this coaster as well? Are you talking about this curve here? Are you talking about this curve here? Yeah, that curve has been there since the beginning. This curve has been there since the beginning, since I built the curve. I haven't changed it because it wasn't doing anything. The 8 fear came up when I built something down here. So that's the reason we're concentrating here, Matt. Not here, that's been here since the beginning of anything. Like, this has been here since this morning. Since this morning's stream. Like, we're talking 4 hours of this sitting here as we built the rest of the coaster, and not to have any problems until here. So, like, I don't know where this thing gets its numbers from, but it just... Okay. The loop's been there the entire time. It hasn't changed. What we're doing here is what's called beating a dead horse. I can seriously go through this entire thing and change this entire thing, and we're never gonna get rid of that. It's the exact same thing with this coaster here. Exactly the same. Where we deleted so much of it, we redid it over and over and over and over, and never, ever did we ever get rid of the fear. But we'll delete this now. You know what? I'm saving it because I want it back. Yeah, it's just you know. Yeah, so what happens as soon as you get a certain amount of fear, it just eats away at your excitement rating, is basically what it does. Anything over an 8, well, anything really over a 7, just basically slashes right into your excitement. Okay, so we need to like basically make this into a straight line so that there's like no fear. Yeah, as I've mentioned though, like we're now changing something that we built 4 hours ago and has nothing to do with what, when we added the loops here, our fear went up. We didn't change anything here for that fear. To get that fear. That fear came in on a different change altogether. Just... But Planet Coaster really doesn't want to tell us where the fear is coming from. Or the high fear, the 8. Whatever's pushing the, actually, you know, I don't think the fear is an average. I think the fear is a what they'd call a it's a maximum, a statistic maximum. So they've dropped off certain points of the extreme highs and extreme lows, and they've come up with a something other than an average. I'm pretty sure. Well, I can tell you our highest vertical G is right here in this curve, and right here on the launch. But again, and when I'd love to know when this snuck into the course, when this became a problem, because most of you have been here all day. I noticed the people who have been here all day aren't subscribing to this theory of it being something that was already here. Okay, so if we bring this so it's almost straight in. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a rough transition, but, you know, if it's a problem, it should show up on the fear graph. So fear on the launch is 5.3, which is basically about perfect. That's what you want, is a 5. Here we jump up to a 6.7, I don't know why. What I've done here hasn't made things better, it's actually made them higher. That's slower. Okay, so fear looks to be about perfect everywhere. Oh, stop that game. God, whatever the changes they made here, again, are just completely ridiculous. It's a joke. You have to continually switch. If I want to look at excitement, I gotta choose excitement and then choose what I want. I should be able to choose what I want and then choose what I want under it. Not the other way around. Okay, so fear. No. So, fear. The only place that there's any substantial fear at all is here. And I can't even imagine why that is. Why is that? Why is that? What are we going? Are we going fast? Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're going 70 miles an hour. Which is really only 3 miles an hour, 4 miles an hour. Well, yeah. So it's no big difference from here. There's a little bit of nausea there. So, I don't know about that. Our laterals might be out, because of course I just made massive changes to this, so our laterals are probably out quite a bit. But, you know, 0.25, 0.95, 0.40, 0.56, our laterals are fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. Vertical G's. Okay, so they drop actually. So, like, we got a 2.4 here, 3.5. You know, maybe it doesn't like this. Maybe it doesn't like the 3.5, and maybe they're scared during the 2.3 or the something else. Because by the time they get to the 4.5, the fear is gone, eh? Like, they're fine. But by the time they get there, they're on with their life. So is this fear here causing this here, this 3.58 causing the fear? You know, like if that's the case, why is the 4.24 not causing fear? And the 4.91, it's just causing excitement. So okay, so I'm gonna again go back up another step. And what we're gonna do, again, I have this saved. I'm deleting all this. I'm deleting it all. And that's what it does? Well, that was stupid of it. Okay. I guess I'll have to do it myself. Because, you know, it just like went and did something completely wild. Of course, this isn't going to help. I'm not even going to do this. This is just going to make it go through the whole thing faster, raise the fear for the entire rest of the course, and that's not going to help at all. So, the question, let's get back to the question. Why is the fear so high here? Why do you completely go to live data when 99% of the time there's nothing in there? Why don't you go to the previous data run by default? Sorry, just getting angry because Planet Coaster is just screwed up at this point. Try making it wider. Like pull it back here a bit maybe and try it that way. Of course that's going to tighten it up here. You know, we've got a roughly similar corner here with an inversion in it that isn't making people afraid at all. But I guess we are going faster here. So maybe the answer is not to, well, one, stretch it out, but maybe to make it higher. So that as we get into here, we're not going so fast. But that's not really going to make a difference. We've got so much inertia. We've got so much potential. Kinetic energy. Whoa, Planet Coaster. I did not do that. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to shut this off. We're going to... We're going to what? Can't really bring that up that much, can I? Well, let's bring it up. All of it. And then we'll try to stretch it out more. Now we can't smooth all across the whole thing because it just tightens things up. Like that. I guess that can be tightened up a bit. But now this is going to have to be angled a little more and... Okay. There we go. We're into it. We've now got a collision of track pieces. That just undid all our work. Okay, let's try this. And it's getting wider, it's getting bigger. Hey Tim. It's going. It's going. The build isn't going exactly how we want it to. We've got some fear issues that just sort of popped in just exactly like it did in the last coaster build. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on there. I want to undo that. I don't want that to happen. Okay, maybe that's enough. Maybe that's enough angle there. Not angle, but you know what I mean. Maybe that's enough so I can actually curve this properly. No, 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 no. It over selects, eh? So I want to select from there to there. Okay, that should do it. I might have, I don't know, slid the thing the wrong way. Okay, so there's a huge curve on that now. The only problem I have now, of course, is it may shift the fear up here. But if the fear wasn't on there, it was a corner that was about the same in tightness, but it had an inversion as well. So if it's not going to fear, the fear wasn't going to be there then, it's probably not going to be there now. Oh, been sitting down for too long. So all the fear is gone. Let's hope we still have enough inertia, or kinetic energy to finish this course. Now there's our maximum fear here and here. Wow, the excitement's just got to drop like a rock there, though. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're gonna have to bring this down sooner. All the fear is now gone. There is no fear. The only thing to fear is nothing. That's a nightmare. That's an absolute nightmare. So, it's kind of a weird build. Because this whole thing was built, like, this morning. We hadn't gone in and made any changes. We actually went in and added these loops and some closing stuff here to the end, and suddenly our fear jumped to like unmanageable levels. Unbelievable levels. that it just didn't show on the map as those levels. It showed some fear at the end, so we deleted the entire new end. So that was all undone. And it turned out that we had to go change something that we had built this morning, which was kind of weird because I had an excitement of 7.3 something and a fear of 5 this morning when we left. And it's good now. Just leave it? No. No. Nope. Not a chance. We have not obtained our goals. Sorry. Until we've reached our goals, there's no point leaving it. Yeah, but yeah, I just I'm guessing it could have been something we changed earlier that made it go faster through there and push the fear up, but I didn't really like it was just changes to fine-tune lateral G's is basically all we were doing. So it could have been something we did there that pushed that fear up and we just didn't notice it happening. But thanks. I will, we'll see if we can still get this 8. Okay. So let's go back to excitement. So the launch isn't very exciting, they say. And this wasn't very exciting. This will be a little more exciting now. But we need to, you know, make an adjustment to this. Excuse me. This is not the excitement we're looking for. All I want is an excitement of 8. That's all I want. That's all I'm looking for. See, I used to have a 9.1 here. But I think doing this slowed it down, so where I used to have my 9s, I don't anymore. .74. I haven't even reached my best coaster level yet, so we gotta at least reach that. But I do want the 8. I definitely want the 8. Why am I not editing a coaster? That's it. Just put it exactly where it was before. That's what that button's for. Just, it's like undo. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting it. It needs to tighten up. There we go. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. No, not that, not that. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay. Where'd you go? Well, yay, the door doesn't even open anymore. Why doesn't the door open anymore? Wow, that jolt on that first corner is bad. Okay, so now that we've burnt off our initial launch speed, we need to build up the excitement. Now the first doors were opening in time before. They just didn't this time. That's a little wobbly. $7.77. Okay. So the question now becomes, how do we get 9s back here? There's a 9.08 here. Why is there no 9 here anymore? And it's because I tightened this up. I mean, I loosened it up. Maybe if I tighten back... we can get that back. The other thing I need to do is fix that. But there's always going to be frustrating parts of building a coaster. I don't think anybody's ever going to get away from that. When you've got to spend, like, seriously, like 9 hours fine-tuning and getting everything the way you want, you're definitely going to have some frustration. Especially when Planet Coaster doesn't always explain what's wrong to you. Even though it says it is. That it is explaining it. It doesn't. Okay, I lost excitement on that curve, so we're probably down. 775, 773, 775. Okay, so we want to undo that. Which sucks because there we go. Now I gotta go fix this again. Try making the launch faster. We could. We could. $87 miles per hour. No, we hit 87. So we're going 2 miles per hour faster. Well, we didn't get that dip in excitement here and here. But with, sorry, kilometers an hour. Is like there's a big dip of excitement loss here. For some reason. We got a 10.4. I fear my fear will foobar this whole thing. That's awesome excitement levels. Until we get, you know, here, but this is good. 10.24. So where's it all gonna go wrong? Where is it all gonna go wrong? Whoa, look at that, 9.1. 4 people vomited, but it's 9.1, I tell you. What are we gonna get? 8.5. No, it dropped it down to 7.08 because our fear went back up. A 2 kilometer an hour, meaning in an hour of traveling, you would go 2,000 more meters. It brought the fear to an unmanageable level. I'll use whatever system NASA uses. I'm pretty sure they use the metric system. I hate to say they use the metric system. They've decided it's probably a better idea to use what everybody else in the world is using. No, so still. See the difference in the whole, you know, it's insane. Okay, so we're going up to 96. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's let's just say satellites have crashed into not satellites, probes have crashed into planets because we've mixed imperial and or standard or whatever you want to call it and metric at times. There was even a plane, they called it the Gimli glider. I don't know if anybody's heard of the Gimli glider. It was a 747 that ran out of fuel on its way from somewhere in the east to somewhere in the west, and it ran out of fuel over Manitoba. Actually, it was heading from east, I think Toronto to Vancouver or something like that, and they filled up using the wrong units. And yeah, so yeah, bad things happened. Boeing 747 ran out of fuel. And the guy landed the thing. Okay, so... like... so the fear's gone. Let's see what... yeah. Let's see what the excitement level's like. Well, the excitement level sucks here. So let's just bring this up to like that. That was more exciting. We got a 10.4 and a 9.62. We got a 10.4 and 8.05! Yes! Holy crap. Holy crap. That's all I have to say. It was a nightmare to get there. I'd like to thank everybody involved. I'd buy everybody a round of drinks, but I don't drink, I don't buy people drinks, and I don't know who everybody is. What, smooth this? No, no, no. We're not smoothing that. I think what we need to do is rethink this a little, because I would like a block section at some point. .05. We're gonna see what happens here. I've probably ruined my 8.05. .88. It may go no. Okay, so we don't want that in the way it is. What we do want to do is just do a single smooth on that, and a single smooth on that. What I do want to do though is delete this and that to there. Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right. The brakes are not here for any reason at all anymore. The brakes were here because we were trying to make adjustments to the station. So yeah, proper airtime hill. Now there's proper... Yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. There are bodies everywhere. Now, what I want to do is... I want to take the brakes... Oh, come on. I want to edit this. I want to take the brakes off. How big is this thing? Really? You got me coming out a mile? Let's re-edit that. And actually put brakes back on it. But we're going to shorten it too. We're going to put... We'll have it like this. And then I'm going to bring it out here. We're going to take the brakes off it. We'll make it 4 meter. We'll bring it up to 20 degrees. And we'll bring it down to 0. So we've got this last minute drop into the station. And now I'm going to take this, go back to our, what, 10 meter? I don't know what our default is. And we're going to make this... Okay. What the hell? We could end up with another little airtime hill here, you know. A little one, and going in. But I don't know if we're going to be able to maintain our... I guess I should buy the track. I don't know if we're going to be able to maintain our 8 with this new change. I don't think it's going to happen. We're back down to 7. Crap. So what we need to do is we need to take this and make it drop faster. It basically comes around the corner and just drops again to maintain that speed right to the block section, to the braking. Come on. Yeah, whatever, game. Nope. Still no. Crap. The problem is we're not hitting the 10 here anymore. If we hit the 10, we'd get it, but we're not. I'm getting further and further and further away from it, actually. I really need something like this in here. Maybe. What's going on? Oh, did we got it? Did we get it? Did we get it? 7.94. Okay. Okay. He must be almost there by now. Maybe there's somewhere else we can pick up a few. Oh, 9.99. Okay, we might have it back. We might have it back. We might have our 8. 7.96. I'm doing good, Destroyer. How about yourself? I am this far away from an 8. You know what that means? Well, you know what that means. I think we might have our 8 back. Maybe. Maybe we have our 8 back. No, we've got a 7.97. Damn you, game! What else can we do to raise this? Just by a point or two. A no collision coaster. Not sure what you mean by that. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. 0.01. I need 0.01. Okay, where can we get some like real easy excitement? Come on. I don't know. Yes, 1/100th away from our goals. And of course, because it's like right at the end, it takes like a minute and a half to get there. Okay, did this do it? Did this just slight adjustment? Oh, maybe. But maybe not. Come on, 8, just 8.0, 8.0, 7.97. Okay, fine. I'm doing okay, Ivan. I am doing okay. Okay, so if that did it, maybe all we really need to do is that. Not exactly that. More than that. It's not cooperating. That's why I want to concentrate on the very end. Anything else could screw everything else up. You're absolutely right. Hey, Jay. That's funny you say that, Matt. That's funny you say that. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. How about yourself? No, it's doing it again. Okay, well, I'll catch you later, Mindswept. Glad you could make it. Did I see Spider-Man Homecoming? Oh. Mindswept. Because I didn't, and I'm not going to. That's bullshit. That's just absolute bullshit. Crap. Yeah, station's getting there. I still haven't figured out the top. I think it's gonna look like some type of futuristic air traffic control type thing. But you know, why would we need air traffic control in the future? We use a computer. Air traffic control would be silly. It's like bound to have bad things happen. Yeah, that sure didn't do it. No, did it? Somehow, the fear right here jumped from a 6.8 to an 8.43 because you know what the. Okay, this is not working. This is not working at all. Which loop? Oh. You see, I see Destroyer doesn't really want to be here. Wow. Yeah, no doubt, eh? Okay. Well, that didn't do it. I think we've done so much smoothing that there's no way I'm going to be able to get back to it. Yeah, it's gone. It makes the undo sound, but it doesn't undo anything. Yeah, should have saved it when it was 8.04. Should have saved it. Now I think that's gone. Yeah, I'd have to say about the same. I'm not saying there's not things that they need they don't have to fix in the game. It's definitely just bug ridden. But most software is, to tell you the truth. It's just most of them aren't so obvious. I doubt there's a chance in the world I can possibly recreate that. Yeah, you know, the game has its flaws. But, and you know, maybe a 9. Because some of the flaws, one of the flaws it has is just so severe, it's absolutely ridiculous that it even exists. And that's the whole thing, that sometimes when you select some scenery that you've got attached to a building, it doesn't give you the option to move it in the grid that the building sits in. It forces it some weird, stupid mathematical calculation which screws everything up. That's the one thing that really bugs me, and I just can't believe they haven't fixed yet. But other than that, yeah, I think I've been here for too long. I think it's the biggest problem going on right now. Come on, come on. Yes, okay. We are now stopping. We've got our 8. We've got our 8 coaster. Done. Done? Done! Okay, now, to screw it up, it's not gonna let me use it. It's not gonna let me do it. Never mind. Never mind. So, come on. We gotta go delete this break. It won't let me bring this up as it should, where the arrow is, which is kind of stupid and a pain in the ass. But I should be able to bring this up. Yeah, I know. We're 3 hours and 23 minutes in. And I'm still here. Yes. I am. Still got my Twinkie. Probably won't eat it though. I'm just gonna see how long it'll last. Just sitting there. I bet you I die before it. Where is this? Save. I see it. I see it. I just want this one last reading. Without the break there. I don't want the break there is the thing. 8.04. Okay, so we're back to where we were before the break. Before removing the it was, yeah. Part 3. Wow. Why? Come on. Planet Coaster duplicates peas. For some reason. Nothing else. Nowhere. What's going on here? It's not that I wasn't listening. I just wasn't. I hope people realize that I'm not, you know, the chat is for chat. It's not to give me, you know, sure it helps sometimes. That people have suggestions, but it's not my primary source of inspiration. At all. Okay, so we want to delete this. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna turn that over to 5 degrees. I said 5 degrees. 5.19 is fine. We're gonna do that. Tighter. Oh, come on. You can do better than that. Yeah, I miss a lot that's going on in the chat at this point, guys. It's truly much harder for me to keep up than it was in the old days, and I'm just getting parts of things too. But yeah, it's I missed something here. Oh, I know what I missed. 5 degrees. No. Shit. 5 degrees. Come on, 5 degrees. Okay. 5 degrees. Whoa, 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 whoa. 5 degrees. Didn't exactly work out the way I thought it would. Autocomplete failed, but why don't we just do that instead? Okay, let's fix this. We have this company, McSweeney's, here that also makes things like Hostess. Of course, they're all just like solid chunks of sugar anyway. I don't know why I'm. Okay, so that didn't help, did it? We've lost our. Even a loop doesn't have that much excitement. Make it smaller, maybe. Didn't do it. Not even close. Wow. Yeah, no doubt, eh? It's not what I'm trying to do, game. Why you think I'm trying to do it, I have no idea. Nope. Not a chance. I'm still here. Not for long, though. Not for long at all. I really, really need to have something to eat. And the other problem is it's getting dark and I was going to go out on the boosted board again. But maybe I'll have to save that for tomorrow. Holy crap. Sorry, it's like... It's almost time to get up, man. Okay, come on, game. You already had all your static meshes loaded. Why are you taking so long? All you're doing is loading the park. I got 934 here. Boosted board? Boosted board. Electric skateboard. Goes 36 kilometers an hour. If you want that in miles, it's 22 miles an hour. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You can really, really hurt yourself on it, though. Like, I mean, really bad. Okay, come on, game. What are you doing? A boosted board. I don't know. I guess it was about $2,000. Somewhere around there. Way too much. Let's go with that. Okay, so for some reason this is very low prestige. I don't understand why, because there's a 0 rating on the queue. Because the queue isn't hooked up to any roads. Okay, so we need to hook the queue up to something in order to give this better than a 0 rating. Let's find out what that would be. Let's just, like, stick random roads here. Okay, Q. Q the Q. Okay, so what's our scenery rating? 100%. Our prestige is still 965. You know, that's not very good. That's not very good at all. I thought about it. But yeah, I guess Casey would have been the first time I was exposed to a boosted board. But I've been watching Casey for a long time before I got a boosted board. It was actually when they announced the 2.0, the boosted board 2 with the dual plus battery. That's when I grabbed one. Yeah, so track scenery very high. Total airtime 4.2 seconds. So we're going to finish this. Not right now. But as you can see, right now, most of the station is done inside. We will need to finish it. You know, there's definitely stuff to do. I haven't really thought about coaster color yet, but I think you're absolutely right. Orange is not the right color. I'm thinking white would be better because it would fit in to where it is. Whoops. So as you can see, that seems to be a lot more suitable for what we're doing here than the orange. The orange is just an eyesore, really, but it sure helps when you're trying to see it. I'm not sure we're not done picking colors yet, though. So you know, there's timing on doors to be done. There's the launch. There's a full launch ramp that needs to be built. I don't know how far it's going to go. Probably to here somewhere. So we need to build that. Definitely need to finish the station. So like, there's stuff here that needs to be finished. There's groundwork that needs to be laid. There's a like a landing course or whatever that needs to be laid down, designed and laid down. So there's tons and tons to do. Hi Nathan, welcome to the stream. So first thing, right now, I'm gonna do a couple things. One, I'm gonna ride this. It's not done, but it's an 8.04. So let's just ride it and see. Do I want this seat or this seat? Because it really doesn't matter much. Yeah, okay, so there's still some... There's one or two jumpy parts that I really still want to sort out. Thanks for the encouragement, Benjamin. The Norwegian. I don't know if there'd be a Norwegian on a wing coaster. And then the stupid part, which we really, really don't want to mess with right now because it's the only thing giving us our 8. It's not what we want. Wow. Why do those brakes not slow this thing down at all? Oh, I know why. Because they're a block section. And they're not supposed to. So I'm gonna have to fix that right now. Come on. This. Target speed. Release speed. There we go. Maybe 10 meters per second. Done. But like I said, lots to do tomorrow. we're there. I have attempted to add a second train. It said no, you're not doing that. So we'll have to figure out. Yeah, it's probably going to change my stats. Yeah. Built a whole castle. Yeah, I did that. I did that once. It had eventually turned into this castle after a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I did that once. It was fun, anyway. It was fun no matter what. I'm riding this coaster. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna ride this coaster, and then I'm gonna go. Well, look at it. It's ready to go. This used to be my best coaster. Definitely one of the more fun rides. Now it looks weird with like that's a coaster I never finished. I think when I was building that, all I got was discouragement. So I ended up stopping and quitting building it. It's actually fully, like, it does go in a full coaster loop, but it's not what I want. It's nowhere near what we're looking for. You want me to ride it? Okay, please, nobody unsubscribe because I ride this ride. It's so unfinished that it's kind of ridiculous. .23, I guess it's not that bad, but to me it's bad. To me it's just bad. It's not the castle coaster. It's the dragon. It's the dragon coaster, is what it is. It breathes fire and lights things on fire along its route. Was the whole idea of this thing. So the first thing it's going to do is dive down here and light the water on fire. There's no water anymore. Oh, there's the water. So it breathes fire, eh? It doesn't actually breathe fire, just things it flies by catch on fire. But yeah, I don't like it. No. So unfinished. And clunky. It's clunky. Actually, I found no matter what I did with this thing, it was clunky. And that was just wrong. This part should have never existed. No, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Don't know what's gonna happen with the dragon coaster. The whole thing's screwed up, though. Like, how? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna leave it for now. Dragon coaster is not my concern right now. Sci-fi coasters, Sci-Fi World, Futureland, and all that are my concerns. We're gonna start, you know, we're gonna start doing things like this. You know, this thing, you know, it needs to be flying around things, right? So we're gonna put a building in here, and you know, things like that are gonna happen, and that's what's gonna make this thing look fuller and better, and I don't know what's going on in chat, but it doesn't matter at this point in time. I am calling it a day. You know, I'm just gonna start banning people saying fuck in the not banning the people, but I'm just gonna start blocking that shit. People, I'm tired of people swearing at each other. It's just ridiculous. You know, I don't swear at people in the comments. Only morons swear at me. Please, you know, keep it civil. It should be very, very easy to do. And I hope we're all mature enough to do so. So I'm going to leave this until next time. We'll pick it up tomorrow morning. Next stream is in, I don't know, 18 hours? 17 hours and 15 minutes? Whatever, it's going to be the same time tomorrow as it was today. So, noon Central Standard Time, I will be here. I will schedule it tonight. We'll get that all up there, and we will finish this, finish the styling. The other thing I want to do is start getting some things in here. You know, buildings planted, trees built. I mean, you know, trees planted, buildings built, and get everything in here. And start making this look like it's full. Not really full, that it has stuff in it. That it is his future world. We're going to get the paths in. We're going to start to get all that done. So much to do. I can't believe I'm 4 hours into this. Almost. But, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for being here. And until next time, I'm Gameface. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time.